I always feel like 10 times better after I shower. Don't know what it is about me taking a bath, but it just feels so good, bruh. I need to buy some more soap too. I'm hungry, but I'm not gonna order anything to eat because I ate those noodles, you know. I may order something to eat though. Just saying. I don't know what I'm gonna eat though. I'm not eating seafood because I ate that yesterday. I had wanted some gumbo, but I think I'm gonna go to sleep anyway. Feel really good. Feel like just cleansed of my energy. I low-key may order a salad from Chick-fil-A because it's low-key what I want. Or I'm gonna order a salad or some soup. Some soup. Okay, or a salad. That's what I'm gonna order. Last time I ordered Chick-fil-A, that shit was bad. I ain't ordering Chick-fil-A no more. Ooh.
Chameleon, very sneaky, very sly. This gal, I see nothing good as a human being about her. She's pure evil.
Krista Pike committed a brutal killing.
Her crime was particularly violent. Her victim suffered for a very long time.
What's the
Krista
idea?
kept a piece of her skull and put it in her black leather jacket. That was her souvenir.
Pike was a Satanist and believed her victim to be a sacrifice.
Her forehead was cut several paces, her throat was cut, and she had a massive circle with a star, upside down star called pentagram.
Pike was one of the youngest women ever to be sent to death row in the U.S.
She tried to kill another girl in prison. She's gotten 2 guards fired.
That's why I'm not going to prison.
What do you think when you think about the electric chair?
I don't really think about that because I don't think I'm ever going to see it.
She is exactly where she belongs.
It's pretty though.
Don't wait another 20 years. Put this girl to death right now.
Hey. Hi. Somebody could stab you that quick. Jesus. I wash my face too. It feels so good. It feels good.
The Deborah K. Johnson Rehabilitation Center has held Krista Pike on death row since 1996.
There was this kind of cute, innocent-looking girl with long, sort of reddish hair, often up, little, petite, and you would look at her and think, that's the person who did this?
Now, when talking to Krista, she sounded just like a 10, 11, 12-year-old little girl. If you turned your back on her, you would think she's just a kid, little kid.
Why do I find myself on these type of documentaries?
I would compare her to Hannibal Lecter in the sense that here's a
Basically.
charming, intelligent person that you think, oh, I like their company. They're thoughtful and well-spoken. And that might be the most dangerous kind, because before you realize it, it's too late and you may be in great danger.
I didn't realize that that little whimsical fun ball of fire that I was calling my best friend could do that, something so evil and
Why
so
would I be a
heinous that
serial killer?
there's no coming back from that.
This wasn't just an attack with them slicing her back, cutting her neck, which they did, or stabbing so many times that the medical examiner lost count.
Krista Pike was sent to death row
Air
at the
drying.
age of 18. But even with the toughest sentence possible hanging over her, she refused to behave.
There was 2 guards that she was having sex with in the prison, and they caught one, and the other one he was fixing to help her escape off of death row.
I'm fucking dead.
She's very dangerous. I think Krista Pike would do it again in a heartbeat.
What did she
She
do?
likes blood. She likes crime. She likes cutting.
Oh, she must cut somebody up then.
Krista Pike grew up in North Carolina, a state of rolling hills and huge expanses of countryside. But her childhood was far from idyllic.
I knew that she had an extremely rough childhood, tough growing up, parent being bounced from parent to grandparent. It was hard.
I
Her mom
feel
was
good.
never really there. Never present. I mean, she was there long enough to be angry
Yeah, I always start with a
And-
full blunt.
and
Pretty
to
much.
yell at her. A lot of time there was alcohol in the house, but there was no food.
As she grew up, sexual abuse became a prominent feature in her life.
She was molested by mother's boyfriends. Her and her mother smoked pot together when she was very young. And she just had a terrible childhood.
Her mother had multiple husbands and multiple men, some of whom were abusive. It was extreme for her.
It's not just that the sexual abuse occurred to her. It's that the sexual abuse occurred to her and then there was no type of support, no type of care, no type of treatment for her to address that trauma. And so that probably had a very long-standing negative effect on Krista Pike's psychological development and the way she viewed herself as well as the world.
At the age of 18, Pike dropped out of school and moved to Knoxville, Tennessee. The original capital of Tennessee, Knoxville, lies in the east of the state at the foothills of the Smoky Mountains.
Knoxville always has got this kind of strange news vein, if you will. There's always something kind of odd going on. It's a smaller town. It's not a big town like Atlanta or Nashville.
Yeah, I'm back.
Knoxville was growing in the 1990s. It was growing fast. And so things was changing.
There was colleges everywhere. There was little outside cafes, and everybody was out walking, and talking and meeting people and eating dinner, and it was just fun.
There's no shortage of opinions about who Jesus is. Some believe he's the Son of God, while others view him as someone entirely
It's
different.
Nene, N-E-N-E.
But what's the real story?
But that's my nickname for my family, not for you.
Find out at the Knowing Jesus Revival. These opinions and discover the truth together. Starting Friday, November 15th, 2024 at 7:30 p.m. and continuing on Saturday, November 16th at 10.
Krista Pike joined a nursing course at the government-run Job Corps program, which had a base in Knoxville.
The actual Knoxville Job Corps Center at Dell Avenue used to be an old hotel, a Holiday Inn. My mama actually worked there as a maid. And there's about 5 floors. My name is Joe Mode. I worked at the Knoxville Job Corps from 1992 up till April 19th, 95.
Joe taught many subjects at Job Corps, including cultural awareness, reading, and parenting skills.
Why would they need reading skills? Some of
It
them
was
don't know how to
designed
read.
for kids that maybe had a difficult home life, maybe had problems in school. And, typically kids maybe from 15 to 20, 22 years of age to get a second chance to learn a job skill like nursing, business, clerical, building trades. I think the Knoxville Job
I didn't tell you that. I told everyone that because that is my name.
Corps had maybe about 350 students at the time, that I was working there.
Although the program started off well, it soon began to attract a different type of student.
Somewhere along the line, the thoughts were to put troubled kids in the Job Corps Center. If they committed a criminal act, rather than go to prison, let them join the Job Corps.
A lot of the very good students often were harassed, beat up, jumped, and they left. And things like that often happened. Then we lost some, very bright students, that really wanted to try.
Krista Pike became part of this troubled environment, but she quickly found a good friend in Kim Eluelu.
We had a lot of the same classes.
My
and
business.
Krista's room
Not for
was
you.
probably 5 doors down. So I was sitting outside, and she walked over, and she said, "Can I sit here?" I said, "Yep," and that was the end of it. We were kind of inseparable at that point. Krista was very much my best friend.
The two friends hung out together, riding the free trolley bus around Knoxville.
From 4 until 10 o'clock, it was free time. So we would all just sign ourselves out and head up to the strip. And that's where we stayed for hours. Hardly anybody had any money. We just hung out with each other. It was a lot of fun. It was actually a lot of fun.
What the fuck is the point
Kim
of this
and
documentary?
Krista became so close, they came to depend on one another.
She was always laughing, and she would go out of her way to do things special just to make you feel better, or to make you, when I was sick, she went all the way up that huge hill, and she went and
No,
got me candy.
you actually
and,
need 1,000 subs.
She's like, just so you feel better.
And
love
4,000 watch hours. No, I just be on here
you. She
kicking
was
shit.
a ball of life.
Little did Kim know that her fun-loving best friend would commit one of the most horrific murders Knoxville had ever witnessed. Another student at Job Corps was 19-year-old Colleen Slemmer.
My impression of Colleen is that here's a woman who was trying to do the best that she could, who had had some rough times as a girl. Her parents were split.
Colleen was very sweet. She'd often come to my class, and we'd talk about life and things going on just in general. Colleen was just a very sweet, quiet, mild-mannered, young lady. Just sweet.
Colleen Slemmer was born and raised in Florida and had come to Knoxville Job Corps to do a 6-month course in computing.
My name is May Martinez, the mother of Colleen Ann Slemmer. Colleen was a kid that loved to play outside.
I'm not gonna watch
roller
this
skating.
bitch whole life
She'd do a lot
story
of
like
Special
that.
Olympics and stuff like that, and helping others.
This shit 45 minutes, so I don't have time for that. It was looking good, but no. I love Intervention, bro. That's my favorite show. Other than Sabrina. They be getting fucked up on here.
Whee!
My name is Brett. I'm 20
No, I'll
years
be
old.
watching.
I live in Fairdale, Kentucky.
This is a little girl's bike.
I like it though.
Brett is technically my cousin, but I look to him more as a little brother. You know, we grew up together. He's funny, outgoing. You know, we've had good times.
Oh my God, I'm out of
They be
Brett
fucked
is
up
my
on this show.
grandson. That, in my mind, he's never grown up. He's still just a little boy.
Brett fills a hole in my heart.
How'd I get it?
I really seen a lot, all of
We
them,
need to
the
know
ones
that,
that's
don't
on Hulu.
Brett always used to be honest.
But I be
And
seeing some on YouTube that
I
I
think
never
he's
seen
still
before,
honest now.
so
If you
probably not.
confront him with something, he will tell you the truth.
Yeah, I stole it.
But the drugs have changed him. Farrell used to be a tight-run little community, but now it's just overrun by drugs.
I'm currently addicted to heroin and meth.
I knew he was gonna say
I
meth.
have no
That's
idea
what they be
how
doing.
often he
That all they
uses,
be
but I
doing
know
is
he
meth.
uses every day. Whatever he puts his hands on, it doesn't matter to him.
Meth.
About a year ago, he went out the back door, and I seen the bottom of his feet on the ground by his mom's truck. My husband ran out there, and Brett had already quit breathing. I did Narcan while my husband pumped his chest and waited for the ambulance to come. That's the scariest thing that I've ever been through in my life. Because his lips were already blue. He looked dead.
They be killing themselves on here.
Ain't doing so good health-wise. I got hepatitis C,
Jesus.
cellulitis, anxiety, depression.
He weighs
Ah,
96 pounds.
throat burn.
His skin and bones, his eyes are sunk back in his head. He looks horrible.
If Brett doesn't stop using, he is absolutely going to die. He will
I don't
not
know
make
how
it
people
to
get on
C21.
meth, cause meth is something
I just
strong.
see my mom every once in a while when I can. My mom is cool. She's really independent and never really been like this low of life where I'm at now. So she's somebody to look up to.
Yeah, I like that show
Out
too.
to them, my mom.
I watch
My
this
dad's
show,
never been
that
around.
show.
He walked out when I was younger, so just wasn't there, and that's how it was.
You been up all night or something, babe? You don't look good.
I'm tired. I worked all day, my anxiety's shot. Try and get me some ice.
You need to go to bed. You don't need to do no ice, dude. Michelle can't deal with Brett's addiction, and she just shuts down. And she talks horrible to Brett, then he wants to shut down. It's a vicious circle is what it is.
Brett lives with his mama and with his mom. It's kind of like a back and forth game. When Sharon makes him mad, then he goes running to his mother's, and then when she makes him mad, it's like just back and forth, back and forth.
You look exhausted.
I know I'm just overwhelmed, man. I've had enough stress.
Shut up, Brett.
They used to do that shit to my uncle.
So overwhelming, man.
He's using opiates. How does Brett look before after?
He acts crazy. He's gray. He looks terrible.
Can you describe how tiny he is, how frail he is?
I can't do this, you all. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Can you tell me what's wrong and how we work together?
I feel too uncomfortable to do this. I can't do this.
I don't think Brett will say yes to treatment if his mother is not there. This is his last chance. This is his absolute last chance.
His mom is bipolar. Okay. And his dad is an alcoholic. Okay.
That's
Brett's
not
dad
good.
wasn't ever around when he was growing up. He was always out doing something different. He never had
I
time
used
for
to
Brett.
read.
His father not being there for the
All
past
that extra
18
shit.
years, I think it's kind of taken a toll on him. He's
Alcohol
never
included.
obviously sat down and talked to me about it, and he don't ever talk about his dad, but I feel like he thinks about him a lot
ecstasy.
and wonders, why is he not there? Why don't he answer my calls? Why don't he check
I just don't
on me?
understand why we have to
You know,
go through
what
the
happened,
whole
what went
life
wrong?
story. Like, I don't want to hear that shit.
Michelle contacted intervention. She thought that that's what's the thing she could do that was left for her to do to help Brett. So she got it all started and then backed out. And she's put it all on me now. Michelle had a boyfriend that moved in
Michelle
there.
had a boyfriend.
And he come in one night and he beat up Michelle.
I walk in and he's snapping on top of her back. You
I don't feel like that's
punching
fun.
her like a football, kicked her in her mouth while she's down on the
I
ground.
just be liking to see them drink and smoke.
I just seen the blood all over the floor, seen her crying.
Yes, I'm going. That's right.
Building your custom home is now easier than ever. And with America's Home Place, we can show you how.
They be smoking
During
the
our
shit out of
50
them
years as a
cigarettes.
custom home
I
builder,
never barely
we've
see
built
them
homes for
smoke
nearly
weed ever.
40,000 families.
They'll
And
smoke a cigarette before they smoke a blunt.
Right thing.
Very best, okay?
Absolutely. Okay, you ready? Let's go. We're over that way. This way, baby. Wrong way.
Sorry, when I drink,
No, you gotta go that
the
way.
drink
Now we
just
gotta go.
evaporate. Don't know where it
Got
go.
your vape, teach you how to vape. Let me know. We good?
I got nasty taste in my mouth.
No. You got clothes in the car. We got it. She has everything. No.
Piece I left for myself.
Okay, she has a bunch. You're gonna get there before
plenty,
all
baby.
that.
No, it's a little.
I think the addiction's got him so bad right now. He ain't really hearing what anybody says to him. It's like he don't even acknowledge it. So I'm
There
not
he
sure.
goes
I
with the
know it made me
cigarettes.
feel like that's not my son. Addiction has total control over him.
Elsa, I want you to nurse. No, the nurse has got it. Go get. I'm calling the cops, dog. You're going to jail. I swear to God, you are. I'm calling the cops right now. Come on.
Get it for me, Paul.
Come on.
You know,
Get
very well.
Get up with him.
Don't grab me for it. I'm going.
Let's go.
Don't grab me.
Okay.
And the grandpa like,
Say,
nah,
"Listen,
nigga.
man, please. Thank
Just
you
go.
so much.
You're good. Go.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Make sure to do this treatment.
I am, Dad. Bob was trying to give me a Suboxone.
I know what you were trying to do.
Do we have the child locks on inspector?
There's a police. Get in the car. Get in the car. Hurry, Brett. Hurry before they take the cigarette out.
Let's go.
Put the cigarette out.
My name is Lisa. I'm every child.
When the cop
How
got
you
here,
gonna call
I was
the police
apprehensive. I
on
didn't know if
him and
Brett
talking
was
about
gonna
some
end up
hurry up
going
and
to
get in the
jail or
car?
get in that car and go. And I think that probably was ultimately what made Brett go ahead and leave.
See, I ain't never seen that. They be doing that shit in jail. Exodus, eat your food, bro. Don't start that shit. I went out of my way to go get you that damn food today. You better eat that shit.
So we're just leaving LA. We're on our way to the airport
You on my
to
damn
go to
nerve.
Philly.
I'm Amber Rose. I'm here to help my friend
I've seen
Tina.
this one, Amber
We grew up in
Rose.
South Philly together, and she's addicted to heroin and crack.
We're all here for you.
Shut the up! No, Alex, you know what? I have what we say here, but shut the up! Stop crying, you whiny bitch!
She said, shut the fuck up, you're always crying, you whiny bitch.
Okay, bye, Caitlin. Bye. Out of here.
Katie, please, Caitlin, do a little bit, one more step at a time. One step at a time. One step. Caitlin.
He crying. Are you talking about that episode?
I don't know you anymore. Please, take a
I've
seat.
already been suffocated. I've been asphyxiated by you guys. This is strangulating me, literally.
This nigga keep texting me and I don't understand why.
Get in the
So I'm
van,
not texting him back.
Maureen's in there with her.
I don't know if I'm being rude or disrespectful. I really don't give a fuck.
They love you.
I know situation.
I'll text him back tomorrow. Type shit. Like what?
Don't worry about what you said to her. You didn't mean it. She didn't mean it.
We're going to take you to detox. It's a private medical detox for 7 days. And then you'll get
They
on
be
a plane
dying
and
there
going to
from that
Vancouver.
detox shit.
I don't want to listen to anything.
You'll get their letters. They're going with us. Let's go to the van.
You can do this, Caitlin.
Bye,
She
Caitlin.
said you always crying, you whiny bitch.
Bye, kid.
Bye. I love you.
Is she still crying?
I feel pretty good. Lots of work to be done. I know that the number one thing in addiction is wanting it, and like definitely I want it.
Excuse me. I'm actually
I feel
sleepy.
awesome. I feel like a new person and refreshed. Cedars has been really good. It's given me a new perspective on my life.
She's actually pretty.
She looked so good. It's different as night and day. I thought that I may have lost her forever.
My mom, I'm really looking forward to having a healthy relationship with her.
We love each other.
And my dad, too. I think he's proud of me, and I'm proud of myself, too.
I opened a 360 checking account when I moved to Chicago for grad school. I'm always on the go, so if it's not on my phone, I'm not using it. The Capital One mobile app.
I'm dead. She relapsed. She looked good.
My name is Joshua, and I live in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm 34 years old.
Joshua's a very smart man, very intelligent, very articulate.
I knew what I wanted out of life very early on.
How many other kids have you ever seen that have bought a house, have a family at 21?
We were the happy family, all we were missing was a white picket fence.
He was very, very successful. I bragged about him to everybody. Never hear it anymore.
I know, I gotta get back to
it. It was a lot of fun.
This bitch crying. I don't got time to see them crying.
It all kind of happened within a 1 or 2 year period.
I was about 32 years old when I moved back in with Mom.
Love you.
I ain't never moving back with my mama, bitch. Never.
My son Joshua
Never.
is an alcoholic.
I don't give a fuck if I'm homeless, bro. I will never move in with my mama ever again. It just can't happen.
On top of just having an addiction that takes everything away from my life, I have an additional layer. It's kind of a weird thing. It's like one of the people that eat, sofa cushions or something like that.
Joshua is addicted to hand sanitizer.
Oh my God. This is the one you was talking about.
Joshua will drink hand sanitizer nearly every
He's
single
doing
day.
hand
He
sanitizer.
drinks anywhere from 12 to 28 ounces.
All I do is add some water to it.
This don't even deserve to be on here,
Drink
because what the
it's
fuck?
completely 100%
This deserve
straight
to be on
before,
my strange addiction.
but the consistency is, I can't. It's like loogie stuck in your mouth all the time. Yeah, it's not.
It never crosses your mind to think that someone would use hand sanitizer to get high.
This nigga said I just add a little bit of water in it. And he's chasing it.
I just couldn't imagine drinking something so thick and gulping it down. It actually makes me sick to my stomach.
After I've had one entire bottle, I can actually drink the second bottle completely straight.
Hand sanitizer is everywhere.
A standard size bottle is actually 8 ounces. This is like the most prominent ones that you see on like desks and stuff.
This nigga
3.5 shots for $1.39. I don't know any bar in the world that would do that.
He said they have shots. That's not a shot, bitch. That's a traveling
I've put myself
hand
in some
sanitizer.
alcohol poisonous type situations very quickly. Hand sanitizer
He
is
could make
really
me
dangerous
sick, bitch.
because it's not designed for human consumption. I have no idea what's happening to my brain and my body from all the inactive ingredients.
He's gonna drink it all. Whatever's there. It's a race to the bottom of the bottle.
It's destroying him, inside and out, outside and in.
He's been in the hospital at least a dozen times in the last 3 or 4 months.
Months.
His heart, liver, kidneys, internal organs is being affected by this stuff.
He has seizures. He's been on life support. He's almost gone blind.
What?
I live in fear that the phone's gonna ring and he's gonna be dead anytime.
If someone had told me years ago that Joshua would grow up to
He has a problem. He needs to go see somebody.
I would have called him crazy. There's no way. No way my son, my successful son, would drink hand sanitizer.
I mean, it's better than all the other shit we've been seeing. So I heard Mike Tyson and them fighting today. Everybody watching it, supposedly. I don't even know. I don't have that channel. I don't even have no fucking TV.
The day Joshua was born was a surprise. He was born 6 weeks premature. He was a little teeny itsy bitsy thing, but he was a happy baby, very easygoing child. But there was a lot of fighting going on between Joshua's father and I. So I left the children with their father.
So I left and left the
raised
children
him
with
from
their
the age
father.
of 2 to 15 with
She
his
didn't give a fuck
father,
about her
Gary.
kid. I'm just kidding.
Great, well-mannered kid growing up.
Okay, so none of these is basically, none of this is about them doing drugs. This is just them doing stupid shit. He really drink hand sanitizer. Hold on, let me see.
Never got any mischief, any trouble.
In New York, I grew up in a very small town. Our school was K through 12, and it had about 300 students total.
There we go.
Somebody in
Yeah, I
rehab
would end up moving back to that mama
told him how
house.
he could do
And that mama
the
just
hand
dumb,
sanitizer.
just be taking
Mix it
them.
with a little juice so it doesn't taste so bad, so you can get drunk.
I really don't know what would be worse than drinking hand sanitizer. He had been in the
Look at
hospital over a
him.
dozen times in
He's
just the
smiling
last
in
few
that bitch.
months, and I'm terrified that one of these times they're not going to be able to save them.
Yeah, he need to go to a specialist
There's a
because that's not
point
normal.
during the drinking phase that I know that I changed. That I
You
switched
cannot
from
drink
just
mouthwash.
It
It
like
say that clearly on the bottle. You're not gonna swallow that shit.
Or act out of paranoia without even considering whether it makes sense or not.
He used to be a happy drunk. Now he's an angry drunk, and he gets violent.
I don't have another drink.
Give me, dude. Where's the other bottle?
I hate when niggas get mad
Where's my drink?
I only know of the 2 bottles, the square one
because then they're trying to overpower you and shit.
How do you not know what I'm talking about? You're the one that came in and asked me where the that was. You're the one that looked at my mattress and says, "Where is it?" and then picked it up. How the do you not know what I'm talking about?
Well, it wasn't a square bottle that I picked up under your...
I don't give a what shape it was. Where is it?
Shame. I mean, it really can't. But like, if you doing them hard ass drugs, they still be fucking their ass up. They be having like,
What's going on?
they skin be fucked up.
Dear Josh,
I don't like the fact that they live with my father. I feel like he's being used.
Hey.
not done.
Yep,
Are you good?
about 2 or 3 minutes.
Don't burn my gullet, Brad. We'll have some issues here.
Brad's parents enable him. They give him money, buy food, gas, cigarettes. They make sure he has it all.
She threw down, huh?
Cigarette with me before you go? Because I want to talk with you, so. Brad is and was my best friend, and we've always been there for each other.
You know, I haven't had anyone, you know, I can't talk to mom or dad.
Yeah.
Did I tell you, like, exactly what's going on?
No, I heard a little bit about what's going on.
So, I have cancer.
She got cancer. This too much.
Too much going on right now.
That's what he said. He said it's too much going on.
I didn't really tell
This
Brad
too much.
or my family of really what was going on because I just figured they have enough stress going on in their life.
It's like the doctors just hit you. Like, oh, you got cancer, by the way. Like, what?
Getting rid of it completely or not. I eventually ended up telling them, and to me, you know, I really wanted my brother's support. So what they're going to do is that they're going to go in, try to take all the cancerous cells out to prevent it spreading. I didn't tell mom all this or dad. I gave them just bits and pieces.
There's a lot going on, man.
He said it's a lot going on. That's how I feel.
Scared about it.
Everything will be alright.
Then she smoking cigarettes. This is the dumbest shit I've never seen. This is just talking about she got cancer smoking a
How
cigarette.
old is this girl? This girl. This
You
girl
know what?
is 45. So yes, this is 45.
She misses her brother. They used to be really close.
I just don't feel like I have my best friend anymore.
Did you talk to Sam at all today?
Yeah, she texted
That's
me.
what I'm saying.
Wanting me to meet her at the gas station
Man,
again.
that's some
buy
crazy
her
shit.
cigarettes.
Give her any money?
No, don't give her money.
I haven't heard from her for a long time. She don't even call me and ask no more.
I know it bothers you.
Was Brad with her?
How you gonna be mad because somebody not calling you asking you for money for some drugs?
Looking all nice and dressed up.
Because 10 times out of 10, you probably told that they probably a bum or some shit.
Met Brad.
That's
I
crazy.
don't want to meet Brad. I wish he'd have never met my daughter. And I wish my daughter had never met him. She even asked about Baby J?
No, and that's the thing. She never asked about it. She'll call and ask
Who the
about
fuck is Baby J?
money. She never come out and say, how's Baby J doing?
I know that your family has one kind of strategy on how to deal with this, and you guys
Bro, why
have a
people
different
funny?
strategy, and nobody's strategy is working. And it's because you're trying to be the treatment center. Your job is
family. Do they have cell phones?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
I won't pay for it.
Okay. Does he have a cell phone?
Look at her.
Yeah, they have cell phones, and of course it gets replenished one way or another.
And what are those one ways or others?
That's me, man.
So do you think that they should call people to buy dope?
No.
If you don't agree with something, don't help it happen.
Ooh. This is why I can't watch this shit. Who the fuck they talking about?
How they gonna call somebody? There's a fine line.
I used to think that too. But you know what? When I was younger, we didn't have a lot of money. We never had a phone, and that was before cell phones. And things did happen.
You know what? I'm tired of this family already. This bitch said when I was young, I didn't have a phone. And this was before cell phones. Duh, bitch, you didn't have no phone because they ain't no such thing as phones yet. I get the gist of what you were getting with that shit, but like this bitch smoking got cancer. This bitch talking about some stupid shit. They all retarded. Like, what? This nigga drunk.
To the nearest
I
house
text
that
him.
had a phone.
His sanitizer tastes
Do you
good.
think with them being high or having dope on them, they're gonna run to a
They're
nearest
not going to
neighbor?
go there, and if they're in a bad
I
neighborhood,
don't
nobody's going to answer. Nobody's going to answer
I
the
don't
door.
know,
That is not
but-
reality.
If they weren't able to make
I like how
phone
he said
calls
that. He didn't say the ghetto. He didn't say the
Because they were in
hood. He
trouble
said a bad
because they
neighborhood.
didn't have a phone, that means they wouldn't be able to make phone calls to their dealer to buy the dope that got them in trouble in the first place.
Who is they?
I get a
Like,
point.
where is the people
Okay,
at?
from
Where are the
tomorrow
suspects?
That is not an option that I will do again.
He finna throw it.
Brad is complaining about being in pain again. It definitely scares me if I think that he's done too much, just because I've seen him overdose, and it was the scariest thing in my life.
Then why are you doing it? These people were.
Hey,
She
Sam.
said, that's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Bitch, and you're still sitting up here doing drugs with him.
I think she wants out. I hope she does.
Stupid, though.
You guys in there?
We can tell when she's using because she's just MIA.
Yeah.
We've been waiting on Samantha for about 2.5 hours, and it's just making me really nervous that she's not showing up.
We can't wait for Sam any longer. We need to switch gears.
His hair is a
find
fucking
Sam and
mess.
Brad.
He look
do
like
the
Bill Nye or
intervention.
something.
I feel like if Brad says no, she's gonna say no.
Honestly, if they're together or
Why the
apart,
fuck didn't he just cut it
both gonna be
off? Like,
thinking
this
about
show
what the
tripped
other
me
one's
out.
saying
Yeah.
anyways.
Bruh.
The producers have let me know that Sam and Brad are back at David's house, so we're headed
Oh,
over
it's
there right
Sam
now.
Brad. He finna die. So I don't know what to say. She's doing it right now.
I know where we're going.
What the fuck is wrong with the couch?
What do you feel like right now?
He's finna die.
We can't. Out of breath.
So something make you out of breath. Why in the fuck are you taking it? He finna die right there. Look at her. She don't give a fuck. She's stressed out because he finna. He can't handle the drug.
Alright, guys.
I've been like, bitch, get off of me, because it's first of all, it's too hot out here. He look like he hot and overheating, and she trying to be all up on him, like, girl, move. Look like he finna pass out.
Brad, do you need me to call 911?
No.
No, this is normal. But we're going. Come on. Yep. We're going. Sit up. Now. Baby.
She trying to rub his chest. Yeah, I'm finna start watching this shit, because this shit throwing me off.
Yes, baby.
I don't know why she has to do this to everybody.
Well, this is do or die.
They wrong, being a bitch.
Leave. Don't let them leave. Let me out. Let me out. Stop right here. Block their asses. Wait, Leslie. No. You are not leaving. No, you're not. No.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
I don't want this to go down like this.
Hospital right now, dude. Are you kidding me? Dude, he's damn near about to pass out in the couch. I'm taking him to the hospital.
First of all, this nigga done snapped out of that shit quick.
Under the influence, thank you very much.
We have a nurse here.
private.
No. I gotta go to the hospital.
We're gonna call the cops if you get
Call
that car.
cops. Guess what? Guess what?
Hey, you hollering is not gonna do no
Let's go
good.
inside.
You have to- I shush. It ain't about
Don't you talk to me like that. You don't do a thing to her for at all.
Let's go in the house.
No.
Let's go in the house.
I'm not.
No, we're not calling the police.
Right.
We're going to house.
Dude,
Samantha, let me do it. Let me please do it.
Those two people are nurses. Just talk 2 minutes.
Oh my God.
They're nurses.
You motherfucker. Back up. You Dude, he's got. Oh no, not now.
No.
Don't give me a recommendation now.
Let me.
Girl. They sitting up here arguing. He finna die. He snapped at that shit quick as fuck, bro.